Tonight we have a massive travel journey ahead of us. We are finally leaving the island of Cebu after an absolutely amazing week here, and we are making our way towards our next Filipino destination, which is the island of Siquijor. We think that's how it's pronounced. In order to get there, we have to get a 2-hour-long public bus from Moalboal, where we're currently staying, to another town at the south of the island, and from there we have to catch a ferry the whole way to Siquijor. We think the ferry's at 2 AM, and we think we might arrive on the island at roughly 3 AM, and we don't really know what our plans are from there. But before we do all that, we have to get a tricycle from our accommodation here to the main road and then catch a public bus, which is going to take roughly about 2 hours and hopefully drop us off in a town called Santander. Mission number 1, tricycle ride to the main road. A long night ahead.
This'll be fun.
Thank you very much.
So we have been left on the side of the road, on the main road, and we're going to pick up a few things in 7-Eleven and the bakery and hopefully get a bus to Santander. So the bus doesn't seem to have a schedule, or we just can't find one anyway. Anyone we've been speaking to says it runs every hour. They didn't say when on the hour. So we are going to walk around this area, hopefully find a bus stop and flag a bus down. So fingers crossed this all goes well. We have high hopes anyway.
So we have picked up the goodies for the trip ahead. We've got some crisps, some Coke from 7-Eleven. We've got a full bag of banana bread, and we got some chocolate breads and some cookies to pull us through to the morning. So tonight can't be too bad when you've got cookies and banana bread. So let's see how it goes. Found our bus stop. More goodies.
We've already had all our banana bread, so we needed to get more.
I got us 2 chocolate looking things and 2 chocolate muffins.
Oh.
Happy buddy. Yeah. Hey, bag. It's alright. I think we're bringing our bag. I think he's telling me to bring it on. Bring on? Yeah, okay.
Oh my god. Thank you.
We're going
To Santander?
Santander.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, we are just onto the bus. Thankfully there was no issues at all. We didn't have to wait too long. I would say we were standing like 30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe, yeah. But it all happened so quickly. The bus literally pulled in, instantly was like, get on. We had to take our bags and all onto the bus with us. It is packed as well. It was like trying to squeeze all the bags down through.
And there was only 2 seats left on the bus, so we got really, really lucky. We had to split up, but we've got sorted now. Thankfully somebody got off.
Yeah, the mom beside Ashton got off, and then I like hopped down here. So we're now beside each other. We think we're here for about an hour and a half roughly. We thought it was like a direct bus the whole way to the pier we were getting, but we now think we have to get this bus down to a town called Batu maybe, and then either get another bus or like a tricycle ride from there to the pier. So we'll just wait it out and see what happens.
I'm sure someone will keep us right anyway.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my days, this bus is so bumpy. I don't know whether it's nighttime drivers or what's going on.
Man, the driver's literally like, it feels like he's all over the road. He's tooting his horn like mad. We're like falling out of our seats left. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster, not a bloody bus. But
it's crazy.
Yeah, I just hope we get there okay.
So we've just arrived to Batu bus terminal. It's literally like side of the road straight, but we have got off here and loads of people come over offering us a trike to the port. So we've got a trike for 150 in Pesos. It's about a 10-minute journey, so we're on to the next step of the journey, I guess.
Trike number 2 of the night. Perfect.
Perfect.
150. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Having a good day.
Okay, we have arrived at the ferry port 4 hours early. Thankfully our trike ride was no bother at all. It took like 10 minutes roughly, cost 150 pesos. So we are 4 hours early for the ferry, but there is other cars here waiting to get on, so that's a good sign. So I suppose now we get our tickets and find somewhere to sit down for 4 hours. Fun. Hello, Siquijor.
Tomorrow morning, sir. Siquijor, direct. Sunday, 7 a.m.
Oh, they're not 2 AM?
In 2 p.m. sir, in Saturday.
2 PM?
2 p.m.
Yeah, 2 a.m.
That's what, 2 a.m.
Yeah. So 4 hours.
No. Tomorrow, Sunday. This Siquijor, sleeping.
You know? But Saturday. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, but waiting area.
Long wait. Oh.
Oh my god.
And we just hung around all day.
So we've been very, very stupid.
Okay, so I can't believe this has happened. Basically, we knew the ferry was at 2 a.m. on Saturday night. It is currently Saturday 10 p.m. now, and neither of us realised that Saturday 2 a.m. was actually yesterday
Last
at
night.
2 a.m. last night. So yeah, the next ferry isn't until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So yeah, it's 10 p.m. Saturday night. We have to wait until 7 a.m. tomorrow, which is, I don't know how long is that, like 9 hours?
Do you
maybe?
like our accommodation
9
for the night?
hours, so
Our
yeah,
beds?
we're sleeping here. Okay, so we basically have like 10 hours, many hours? No, not 10 hours. What time is it? Like 10 o'clock when we arrived?
10 o'clock and we leave at 7 in the morning. So we have
9 hours. 9 hours. We have 9 hours to wait until our ferry gets here. So yeah, I think we're gonna find a wee seat, sit down, maybe do some editing on the laptop, and then try to sleep on the benches. And yeah, I suppose just wait it out for the night. So things are interesting. Traveling isn't always easy, but yeah, it's one of them nights. But the situation could be much worse. There is a ferry going tomorrow, which is the main thing, and yeah, it's one of them. We feel so stupid right now. We don't know how we made this mistake. No matter how long you're traveling, things don't get easier. You make mistakes all the time, and yeah, such a simple mess up of, in our heads, just 2 a.m. on Saturday was Saturday night, not Friday night, Saturday morning. And yeah, it's just been a very confusing situation to say the least, but we just feel so stupid right now. Can't believe we've made this mistake, but it's not the end of the world. There is a ferry. There is a ferry going tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. as Aisling said, so we will get that one, all being well. And yeah, just looks like we're gonna have to spend the night sleeping here at the ferry pier, pretty much in the middle of nowhere, and there's not too many people around. There's a couple of people kind of floating around, but that is pretty much it. So this could be an interesting night to say the least. So it is currently 3 a.m. and this is our current position.
editing. We may as well be productive with our time.
Getting the laptops out, we've got a nice wee cozy seat here. Well, we've got a bench
We
and a
can't
table.
complain. I never expected to actually have a table, so
No, it's pretty decent for
Yeah.
given the situation. So I think we found our bed for the night.
sometimes you just know when to call it quits. It's bedtime.
Bedtime on the wall, by the beach, behind the lorry. Life can be funny sometimes. We have like 4 hours roughly until the ferry, so we're gonna go sleep in this wall for a wee while, and yeah, hopefully get the ferry at 7 a.m. Good night.
Night night. See you in the morning.
Good morning, kinda. The sun is up, it is bright, it is like 5:30, nearly 6 a.m. I think, and we just got woken up by the security guard man that was here last night that we were talking to, and he said we could buy our tickets for the ferry, so I've just bought our tickets. Aisling's still sleeping on the bench, so I'm gonna go wake her up, and I can see a ferry down here. That should be our ferry, I would imagine, so we're gonna go try board it now. I would say I got about 30 minutes of sleep at best. I don't know how Aisling got on, because we did move over benches at a stage. We were like sleeping on like a concrete wall over by there somewhere, and there was loads of like cars waiting to board a ferry that must have left in the middle of the night, and all their engines were on and running. It was really loud, and then somebody woke us up and told us to come over to a different area to sleep on benches because it was better. So we moved to there, and yeah, it's all a wee bit kind of like when you're so tired just blurs into one. So yeah, with our tickets got, that's the main thing. And we now have to board the ferry, and hopefully in an hour and a half we will land to Lorena Pier, and then figure out from there how we're getting to our accommodation. So it could be worse. And I can see movement from Aisling at the distance, so she must be awake too. How are you getting on?
Oh, my legs are like tingly. Like, oh.
How was your bed?
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it looks really comfortable.
We got upgraded halfway through the night.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, we got moved from a concrete wall to a plastic bench.
We got upgraded. Our room got like...
A room upgrade.
Yeah, exactly. What more would you want?
Okay, let's board the ferry.
Let's go. So of course that wasn't actually our ferry. So we're getting coffee instead.
You're so enthusiastic.
It is too early for this crack.
But we got a coffee.
Yeah, a creamy white coffee. These are actually really, really tasty.
So we think we've got another hour, at least, maybe an hour and a half until our ferry. They weren't too sure. They said it might leave around 7, maybe 7:30, but the boat's not here, so they don't know. So didn't give us a lot of confidence, but we got coffee, so it could be a lot worse. At long last, we are finally boarding the ferry. It is arrived, it is here, it is like 6:30 now, so I have good faith that it's going to leave at 7 o'clock. We've just got our tickets checked. So the next step is boarding the ferry, so let's actually do it.
And we are officially on the ferry. Woo!
I'm slowly losing energy. It's nearly 7, running on basically a singular coffee. I just can't wait to get there and get into bed and have a power nap.
Sounds good to me, but we're here, we're finally on the ferry, and this is what we have waited all night for. So it's a good step. It's a major step. Tired man?
We are very nearly there. That ferry took way longer than what we thought. It's taken like 2.5, nearly 3 hours. Had a wee bit of a nap there, so it's not too bad, but we are still very tired, so we're looking forward to getting off here at the pier. Hopefully then we're going to try to find a couple of motorbikes, a couple of scooters, and then drive to their accommodation, which is going to be roughly about a half an hour's drive away. So yeah, hopefully this last leg of the journey will go okay. It's been pretty, well, I was going to say it's been pretty smooth so far. It hasn't, but like, it's all been okay.
That feels good to go now.
Woo, touchdown at our next Filipino island.
So we've just made our way out of the ferry terminal. We had to show proof of our vaccination certificates and proof of where we were staying, and then we were free to go. Once we got outside of the terminal, there was loads of different people offering tricycle rides to your accommodation, but we actually wanted to rent a scooter because we're actually like a 30-minute drive away from here. So we're getting 2 scooters today, so we got them at 250 pesos per day per scooter, which is actually really good, we think. So we're gonna hop on the scooters and head over to our accommodation now. And we're ready to go. Almost.
Almost.
It's been a minute since I've been on a bike, so this will be fun. Oh, hey. Backpack mode activated.
Whew. Okay, so we now have a half an hour scooter ride to our accommodation at the other side of the island. But we have our backpacks in backpack mode, we're feeling good. And I'm actually really looking forward to the day, and we're going to get to explore a bit of the island straight off the bat here, so it's all good. Okay, ready to rock?
Let's go.
Away you go. Okay, so we are now checked into our new accommodation. We have had a well-needed power nap, a shower. We are feeling fresh and ready to go explore Siquijor.
So last night did not go at all as we planned, but
No.
we're here and we're excited to get out and see what this island has on offer.
Definitely. So we're here for a few days. We're really looking forward to just doing a bit of exploring, and we really hope you enjoyed this video. And if nothing else, you got a good laugh out of our stupidity and our funny situation last night with the ferry. If you did enjoy it, we would love it if you hit the like button down below, if you would subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you'll join us again. See you later.